Ave, you ever sensed something was wrong in your relationship, but couldn't quite explain it? Maybe your partner's actions didn't add up, and that quiet suspicion keeps growing. Today, I'm revealing 6 powerful signs that show when someone might be cheating. Signs you must never ignore. This isn't about creating doubt, it's about learning to face the truth with strength and calm, inspired by Stoic wisdom. Because when you know what to watch for, you protect your heart and keep your peace. If you want to spot these signs clearly and take control of your emotional well-being, stay with me because regaining your calm begins with acknowledging the reality. Let's get started. Number 1. Emotional distance replaces intimacy. Emotional connection is at the heart of what it means to love, not merely physical proximity. But when someone starts cheating, the first thing to fade is intimacy. In a healthy relationship, emotional intimacy is like a quiet, comforting fire. It keeps you both warm, even in silence. But when someone starts betraying your trust, that fire begins to die out. They no longer share their thoughts. Their feelings seem locked away, and the conversations that once flowed naturally become mechanical orderly. You'll notice their mind wandering, their attention divided. It's not always about another person physically. It's often about someone else occupying their emotional world. Accepting reality as it is, rather than as we would like it to. Pays a lesson from Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius reminded us that obvious signs only prolong suffering. Emotional distance is one of those signs. You detect the presence of an unfamiliar person living with you. They may still perform daily routines, but the connection is gone. It appears that their love is more of a responsibility than a desire. When intimacy is replaced with cold attachment, understand this: the heart rarely leaves all at once. It leaves quietly, piece by piece, until love becomes an empty shell. Number 2. Sudden secrecy is a red flag. Secrecy, when it appears out of nowhere, is really innocent. It's often the smoke that rises before trust burns down. In any relationship, transparency builds trust. Trust is the backbone of any relationship, and trust thrives in openness. But when someone suddenly starts hiding things, that's when alarm bells should ring. Imagine walking through a house where all the doors were once open, but suddenly, they're all locked. That's how secrecy feels in a relationship. When someone you trust starts hiding things, whether it's their phone, conversations, or daily routines, it creates silent walls between you. Stoic wisdom teaches us to observe patterns calmly, without jumping to conclusions. However, secrecy often signals a deeper issue. Seneca wrote, "No one can be secure while he is concerned with secrets." Sudden secrecy isn't just about phones. It's about disappearing emotionally. It's the shutting of a door you once had the key to. They're not protecting their privacy. They're protecting their betrayal. If their behavior has changed without clear explanation, you must pay attention, not from paranoia, but from self-respect. Love should never be a game of hide and seek. If someone values you, they won't build walls without reason. Stay calm, but trust your instincts. Sudden secrecy isn't love protecting itself. It's often love preparing to leave. Number 3. Drastic changes in appearance or routine. People naturally grow and change. But when someone in a relationship suddenly transforms their appearance or daily habits without explanation, it's often a sign. Maybe they're buying new clothes, hitting the gym obsessively, or changing their hairstyle. Yet, they are not sharing these changes with you. Their routine becomes unfamiliar. They stay out later, spend more time online, or suddenly become secretive about where they are going. These shifts often point to new attention in their life, and sometimes that attention isn't coming from you. Stoic philosophy teaches us to notice subtle shifts without reacting emotionally. Marcus Aurelius said, "Observe what is happening and do not become attached to the outcome." Love doesn't require a makeover. Loyalty doesn't require secrecy. People don't change overnight without reason. When love is loyal, change is shared and celebrated together. But when Sumian starts a secret life, they often redice themselves to impress Sumiu. You may feel left out of their new world. That's not accidental. Pay attention to these signs. When their life changes drastically without you in the picture, betrayal could be quietly unfolding behind the scenes. Number 4. Mirror your suspicions with accusations. A common tactic of someone hiding betrayal is to flip your suspicions back into you. Instead of answering your concerns honestly, they accuse you of the very things you're worried about. If you inquire, "What's causing your distance?" they might snap back with, "Why are you suddenly so controlling?" This is not a coincidence. It's a strategy designed to deflect attention and confuse you. By making you feel like a problem, they shift the focus away from their own guilt. Stoic wisdom teaches us to remain calm and observe human behavior without getting trapped in emotional games. As Stoicism said, when someone blames you, turn to your own conduct, but do not be turned by their accusations. When someone mirrors your accusations, it's often a sign they're trying to avoid accountability. This tactic keeps you on the defensive while they continue their deception in the shadows. Pay attention to this reversal. Healthy relationships address with honesty, not blame games. If they respond to your questions with accusations, it's a warning sign you should to ignore. Number 5. They gaslight you into doubting yourself. One of the cruelest tactics of a cheating partner is gaslighting, making you'll question your own reality. When you notice something suspicious and confront them, they respond with denial, mockery, or emotional manipulation. They might remark things like, "You're imagining things," or "Why are you always so insecure?" For instance, you start to question yourself gradually. You wonder if you're too sensitive, too jealous, or simply wrong. But in truth, your instincts are usually sharper than you think. Stoic philosophy teaches us to guard our mind against confusion. Marcus Aurelius said, "The mind adapts and converts to its own purposes." The obstacle to our acting, when some tries to cloud your judgment, stay centered. Gaslighting is not just about winning an argument. It's about hiding truth by making you feel powerless. Cheaters often use this method to cover their tracks, knowing that if you stop trusting your gut, they can continue their betrayal without consequence. Don't let them steal your clarity. Your intrusion matters. Number 6. They avoid future conversations. When someone is loyal and committed, they naturally include you in their plans. Talking about the future, whether it's next weekend or the next 5 years, feels exciting and natural. But when betrayal begins, those conversations, suddenly, they avoid making plans, change the subject when you mention the future, or respond vaguely with phrases like, "Let's see," or "I didn't know what the future holds." This is not just hesitation. It's often a sign that they no longer see you in their long-term vision. We are reminded by Stoic wisdom to confront unpleasant realities fearlessly. As Marcus Aurelius, I look things in the face as they are. If your partner avoids future talks, it could mean they're keeping their options open or preparing for an exit. Love that is real includes commitment, clarity, and shared goals. When that disappears, it's not just the cessation, it's often the first step toward emotional detachment or betrayal. Pay attention when the future becomes a forbidden topic. In relationships, avoidance isn't peace. It's often a quiet signal that something is breaking behind the scenes. In life, betrayal is not always loud. It's silent, subtle, hidden behind smiles and routine. But remember this, the Stoics never feared the truth. They embraced it, because truth gives you power, even when it hurts. If you see these signs, don't let fear blind you. Don't waste your energy chasing someone who's already drifting away. Protect your bait. Guard your heart. Respect your intuition. The strongest person isn't one who holds on to betrayal. It's the one who lets go with grace and walks away with wisdom. So, choose a self-respect. Choose clarity. Choose power without rage. Silence without betters. Please like, share, and subscribe if you found this too meaningful. Remember, you are not alone. You are not weak. You are simply evolving. Stay strong, stay calm, stay true to yourself. Thanks for watching.